but it's yet to be seen. We are learning in real time, too, that apples cannot see the future, which goes up against most of my analysis. That's all out the window. But we are heading into map number 1. It is Anubis once more. It is the ESL Impact Special. Now, one thing that we have been seeing, we've covered this map throughout this season, is more and more lurks. Now, we haven't seen too many lurks out of these teams specifically. This is at least my first time covering Blue Otter, but I want to see more of that mid sort of roam. I think that outside of the utility impact, that drainage has been so good early on. But apples, we don't have to worry about mid. This is already a full entry directly on the B site. And Olya, the Kidia player to watch, has been able to survive so far. 1 of 3 left now for Blue Otter. Bomb goes down, but look at this.
Just hiding, and E-Box activates find one. LX, none the wiser, does get taken down, and it's ult down to Phoebe outside of B main. 3 versus 1. This is going to be a hard one, trying to spam through the smoke, but Ellie's going to take care of that. That's going to be the first round going to Blue Otter Karma.
I mean, just such a good read early on, too, from Blue. They primarily had stacked up B site to start things off. Having that early read about the smoke rush coming through, it was primarily smokes from TSM Shimmer. Just a matter of dialing it back, not taking the forward aggression, playing around the smokes, and really just letting the USBs fly.
Yeah, they do still be able to get a bomb plant, so they're not going to have to save all the way down this round. So picking up some MAC-10s and a Deagle on Empathy. They're still going to be able to throw some util as well. It looks like they're going to try and slightly do a default, maybe a B split, just see where Blue Otter Karma falls, what weapons they have, and how they can really dismantle this site hold.
I mean, for the most part, it looks like Blue have given up mid. Outside this hold from Emily, it's the sprays through the smoke on B once more. The pressure is out. Mads had that attempted roam upwards, has given out. The full entry is out. 1 by 1. Players of TSM are pushing in. Empathy and LX, they're slowly carving out, adding hieroglyphics, I suppose, to B site. But with 2 left alive here for Blue, this is not the buy-up round that we had hoped. TSM forced. Oh. 4 shots. Emily, good for the spray down on 1. Makes that trade. Ellie's there. 4 HP left. Nearly bringing it to the 1v1. What a save from Blue Otter.
Yeah, that was a really beautiful round from them. That retake was just done perfectly. Did drop a couple players, but they're going to be able to buy it back for the rest of their teammates. And so far, TSM, how they were able to get a couple kills and a bomb plant again. They're going to have enough money to get AKs this round with just the loss bonus that they have. A few kills from a MAC-10.
Oh, man. I mean, I certainly would have expected TSM to invest that much. You are completely right that we see the first bomb plant, now a double bomb plant, so it's certainly not doom and gloom for TSM's side for losing those first 2 rounds. But the fact of the matter is that both these reads from TSM have been pretty well done, even if Blue was down at disadvantage and brought it back for the defuse. This is a change of pace from TSM.
Slowing it down. The weapons are a little bit more expensive this time, and this is going to be a very, very important round if they lose it. So they want to make sure that they're taking this nice and sweet and slow. They've been afraid. They need to be afraid. I mean, Blue Karma have been giving them something to be afraid of.
See if there's a reversal.
Yeah.
Oh, the early fight's good. Spray early on, apples. Rain falls. That's the duo of Emily.
That was actually a really good drop down for TSM, making mid presence, kind of shuffling them out. Now, gonna get this plant on B site. I mean, they don't have much of a bank. They have to go for this bunny creeping up on long, and it's going to be a nice crossfire from Empathy and Yuli to grab those 2 kills. Ellie, the last one alive, gonna have to save this M4. And that was just perfect counter-strike there from TSM. Taking mid control, flushing them out, making them either go camera over towards A or temple over towards B. Then just dropping canals. Killing that E-Box player was so important for them, and it worked out in their favor.
Yeah, I was really expecting to see Ellie come and be the heroine to save the day and unlock B site, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. By the time Ellie got close from mid, Emily had fallen, denied the possibility of a crunch retake, although they were already at a big body disadvantage.
Yeah. So far, this could be a little bit of a, what's it called? Inertia team. I don't know if we've talked about TSM Shimmer being an inertia team before together, but
yeah.
Once they start winning rounds, it gets a little hard to slow them down. Blue Otter Karma sitting okay with just 2, but this is a T-sided map. They're going to want to get at least 5 to feel better. Moving on to the next.
Whoa. Oh my. A lot of contact early on. Holia made the ultimate sacrifice. Rain was there for the trade. Oh, that smoke, once it falls. Emily has the right read. Great comms to help everyone rotate back over. Already pushing up, immediately taking these fights. Remember, weapon disadvantage against Blue Otter. They have to take their time, really parse out the members of TSM. Bunny. Good for the assassination of 1, but the Deagle doesn't hit that first shot. Not even the third. Now, let's go back and talk about inertia. It was Sir Isaac Newton, I believe, that invented inertia, right?
Did he?
I believe so.
Did he?
Now, here's the thing, right? Your name is Apples.
Oh, yes. The apple fell from the tree. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And it hurt his brain to the point where he also invented gravity.
Right from the core, from all the things.
What?
You know, the one Charlie XCX. I think the apple's rotten. Right to
she had more than one song. Well, it really still is Brad Summer, isn't it? LX has been an absolute brat, a terror in mid early on. Bunny, all the same. But here's the thing, though. It's been so much early mid contact, and yet now it feels like at first we saw the dial back, but better weaponry now for Blue Otter meets early contact. Never mind, it's still mid. Bunny falls. That's the new member of Blue Otter.
So 4v5. Do you still have a little bit of control of mid, but Mad sitting in that smoke is going to be a bit dangerous once this Evox player is taken out. Just get flashed. Oh, Olia gonna be... Oh, that's unfortunate from her. She does get traded out, but she does get one of her own. TSM still up a player, and A-site is theirs. Ellie, the last one here, just trying to dance around the smoke and save her life, but it's not gonna do anything. Emily forced to fall back and save with her friend Rain. Mads, though, is on the hunt. I'm afraid of Mads. She may go for this.
Very swag of Mads.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry that I said swag.
Sorry.
Is that a boomer word, chat? Is that a boomer word?
You know, we have to start using Gen Alpha words. Then they'll understand us.
That's so skibbity.
Watch out for the Ohio Peak from empathy.
No way.
Straight from Ohio Rain twice in a row.
What it wasn't clean out.
It was, but it wasn't the round when Blue had hoped. And you called it perfectly too. And this is what the timeout's going to be used for, is that TSM Shimmer, they're working these lanes in the early to mid rounds, and they're really taking that full mid control. They're winning their individual fights. We do see in terms of macro, Blue Otter have the right read about where TSM want to execute. They're just losing these continuous fights in the mid round.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. TSM, they're really right now relying on a lot of individual strength. It's been a lot of teamwork, at least in the early rounds, but oh my gosh, you cursed me. I can't say it anymore. Blue Otter Karma.
Blue Otter.
Blue Otter Karma.
They got a pocket cars, they got a Blue Otter Karma's facility.
I can't do this. Oh gosh. Anywho, Blue Otter able to pick up 2 AKs last round with that beautiful ending cleanup from Ellie and Emily. So they're not completely left alone with just pistols. Bunny does fall. Empathy making this E-box fight just harder and harder each round for her.
Oh, Empathy. Empathy, a dangerous game to play. That's the double swing and a near double spray down. Empathy's still good for one. But important note, that bomb was not in the possession of anybody from TSM. Only now is it for the exec on A. And Blue Otter. Otter, had to make sure we say it right. It's been a struggle for both of us, but here's the thing. It's been a struggle to hold these sites from Blue Otter too. And the idea has been just to dial back, go for the retake, but TSM are just looking for these fights and then execute off of it.
Blue Otter, when they do decide to go and get a retake onto a site, I feel like when they do, they're able to really take it as a team. It doesn't feel very mismatched. It just sometimes they're just like winning or losing their gunfights against Shimmer, because Shimmer and their gun skill is actually crazy. Like their headshot must be almost 100%, because if you look at them, you're gone.
That's true. Like, I mean, a lot of Blue Otter right now are relying on these trades. Empathy, for a great example, was able to remove Bunny so many few rounds, but even when we do get to see Blue Otter get those kills back, it's purely just trades. Now, would you say that's because TSM is starting off on the T side?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they have more access to AKs. Blue Otter, the only way that they're able to get them is really just to pick one up, and that is just this superior weapon, unfortunately, for CTs, and this is more of a T-sided map.
But then, if I'm Blue Otter, how many rounds am I really optimally looking to get here against TSM on CT?
You want at least 5.
5. That's 3 more.
6 is wanted. 5 is doable. 4 is okay. 3 is ouch. 2 is unfortunate. 1 is sad. But we're not even there. And Rain is going to get the first kill onto Empathy, was there's actually a huge frag. Top fragger on the server is down. So this may be an opener for Blue Karma. It just depends on Shimmer and how they play the rest of this round.
That's going to be the $1 million ticket, right? Blue Otter cannot squander losing, or taking down, I should say, Empathy early on. Emily on the op, though. Not able to fire the shots. Phoebe for the return. This could be the beginning of the squander, but no. Ellie, oh yeah, Ellie again. They're removing away TSM. Remember, 5 is the optimal number that Blue Otter needs. They only have to remove Yuli. They get closer and closer to that mark, but that's 1. And Rain's there for the trade. 1 off from tying things up with TSM Shimmer.
What a good hold from Ellie there on A main. Just was able to find them through the smoke, grab those 2 kills, and that definitely dismantled all of Shimmer. There was only 1 player left. It was only Yuli, only grabbed 1. But that E-box fight, so important to be able to grab. And unfortunately for Emily, we haven't seen the op back from her in a while, so maybe this round or the next, we'll be able to see it activate. She is the opper. And she's done a couple crazy shots in the day, but that is an early nade that you do not want on your body.
And the fact that TSM are simply unafraid to go toe-to-toe to the sightlines that Emily has with the op too. Having that much HP lost early on is not a great start. Big reinvestment too. But slow crawl from TSM back over. Smokes outside the A main lane. Molly's all over. Just buying time, allowing that space for TSM to push their way up. Emily, though, the real test. A flash is out. The swing is there. Emily dodges and backs away. Oh, but Ellie suffering a similar fate. Phoebe's there, just a trade master, but once again, Empathy. Just unable to play these last 2 rounds. It's a great start for Blue Otter if they can capitalize on this.
Yeah, great reposition from Emily, but Phoebe being so close to her is going to get a little bit frightening. A flash coming out from her, but I don't even know if Olya knows where she's at. Coming in through camera, Phoebe catches her off guard, taking her down, and now the bomb is ticking. 3 players left for Blue Otter, and they have to decide here and now if they're going to start going in. LX has not fired a single bullet this round. I don't think they know that she has the op this round.
Oh.
Yuli with the first kill. Rain trying to push up, a little bit of damage, but not enough for the kill, and Emily just needs to save this op. She needs to leave, but Phoebe's going to start chasing her. Look how close. There she goes, takes care of it, saying, nuh-uh, not today. I'm holding on to this op right now.
Good to get away with it too, and I mean, even towards the very end, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Alex continued to fire any shots. And so there's a very good scenario that Emily simply doesn't know. I mean, you could definitely inference years and years of experiences, multiple championships, knowing full well that someone like Alex loves to invest in that op. Surely it has to come out by now, right? It's going to be still that guesswork.
Yeah. There's hopefully you have someone on your team, maybe your IGL or someone else's secondary that's keeping track of people's money on the opposite team.
Your team's accountant?
Yes, your team's accountant. You need to be like, all right, they saved last round. They could have blah, blah, blah this round. This is their loss bonus, and this is what their money could be like now. And Blue Otter, obviously now starting on an eco, not buying around this op, want to make sure that maybe they can save it into the next or do something fancy with some pistols and a FAMAS. But Emily taking out this early is not going to be good for them. However, a little bit of damage done onto Empathy from Ellie. Oh, that swing. Buddy's trying to do something with this picked up op from Emily, but LX is too quick with that swing, and that's going to be TSM taking the 6th round.
That's the reveal of TSM Shimmer's op as well. Beautiful LX, a very nice one. I will say, though, I think Emily has the superior op skin. I love the Neo Noir.
Yeah?
It's my favorite game.
I think you may like my op skin. It's pretty.
Oh?
It's a silk tiger.
Oh.
It's pretty. It's like light blue, and it has like orange tigers on it, and I have a Zymu sticker on it.
Oh, that's awesome. None of my skins have stickers on them, unfortunately. I have stat crack though. I have
stickers?
No, I have a green one named Lilith from Evangelion. A great start though from Rain.
Yeah, that was a really good team peak from Blue Otter.
Yuli got in for free. Look at this. It's a complete pile. They never spotted Olia. The Candia player to watch. We must continue to do so. Ellie's there to follow up. A great way to start things off. Mads. Oh, could have been a moment of brilliance. We've seen those drop peaks work before, but Bunny was prepared.
You see Mads' look in the camera when she died. She went, what? I mean, gambling when you jump down from mid, you don't know if anyone's in E-box is always a scary thing to do, but that was a perfect A main push. Just forcing TSM to rotate into B since Blue Otter had all of A at that point. Well, yeah, in the perfect position to grab 2 for herself.
TSM still remain with his lead by 2 rounds, though. They've been able to maintain this gap since the first 2 rounds were in Blue Otter's favor. Actually, I stand corrected. No, only the first round was in Blue Otter's favor, and then... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me re-correct myself. It was the first 2. I was thinking about the buy-up that TSM had, and they brought 1-1, but I stand corrected. But, I mean, after that, though, TSM's economy management has just been really, really good all throughout. I mean, wouldn't say it's in the best position now, though, but Ellie could make it even worse. That's Phoebe gone on the corner of mid. No space created just yet.
And this isn't even TSM's map pick. This is Blue Otter Karma's.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, what's the scary? Zolia. Another trade. And I mean, we saw Empathy making that approach upwards before, and she made her way in, but Rain again was ready. Blue are just not pushing up this time around outside of mid. Olia was the only one. Everybody else is giving TSM the room to, the very least, push into sight. There's the crossfires being held and the reliance for the post plant, the play for the retake that Blue Otter know has been their biggest strength so far.
Oh, spotted her arm.
Spotted.
Flash coming out, gonna blind LX. She just shoot. Gonna give information. Blue Otter Karma is gonna start rotating in. That Molly's gonna hurt. Ellie's gonna take her down. Does get traded out by Mads. Down to 1v3. Mads finds the first. The spray almost finds the second, but Emily's there. So close to tying up this scoreline in the first half, and this is a great CT side for Blue Otter Karma.
Yeah, you said that the ideal scenario would be for Blue Otter to get 5 rounds, and they did.
Just the goats.
Did you see? I think it must have been Emily. The name of their gun was Rain Stinks. Very nice.
I love
Maybe
that.
it was Rain's
That's
own gun.
fun.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna name my gun Apple Stinks.
Impossible.
I have one that's 43 ADR player. Because I am a 43 ADR player. I have fun. Those who can't
right?
cast. All right. And
true.
Wow, a huge nade onto Empathy. Lots of early damage onto TSM.
Oh.
There she goes, down with the nade.
It's gonna free up a lot of mid, but LX is taking the Empathy angle. Still waiting for that push up. Oh yeah, the same. This is not looking great for TSM. Macro level, they've been read into already about where this push should be coming in from.
Yeah,
angles from Rain.
Yeah, that Mac 10 had to do a lot of work, and now LX is down. The little bit of E-Box room that they had is gone, but Phoebe and Mads, quick work through E-Box, 2 kills down. Now a 3v3, the weaponry not equal at all. This op still is on Emily. Yuli with a good trade, and now it's just her. Lots of utility still on Blue Otter Karma, but the bomb does get planted. This is a clutch
HP.
opportunity. Yeah, 8 HP. Oh, so close. Lots of damage on Emily. 9 health, and that's going to be Blue Otter tying it up at the half, and we'll be right back after a few break.
We are in for the long haul. It's only been one half of map 1 between TSM Shimmer and Blue Otter Karma. It is even across the board. Blue Otter, already. Blue Otter, a slow start, have managed to bring it back, controlling the macro, having that complete map control over TSM on their T side. Sides have swapped now, Apples. It's up to Blue Otter to see if they can make this T side on a T-sided map work.
Oh, we're already experiencing some early round aggression from Elite. Oh, the dualies at E-Box are not going to give them anything. Empathy does go down, but LX with the double with the dualies. They are descending onto this B site as quickly as they can. The gunfire is raining out. 2 players from TSN stay alive. Hey, raining out.
I see what we did there.
Hey? She got one. Yeah, she got hers.
Oh, but this was so much faster than TSM's executes. And to be fair, though, Blue Otter's reverse executes. Their retakes of B-site were a lot quicker on this pistol, too. Bunny is watching for that cross. Yuli hopping around the smokes. The floor is lava.
Ooh.
And then, in just a blink of a second, it's Bunny and Emily to melt down the remains of TSM's pistol.
You know, I really, really like that because Blue Otter Karma, they left site thinking that TSM Shimmer, they checked all of their angles, air quotes, but they were all hiding outside. The smoke going down wasn't enough for them to get that defuse. I don't even think they had a kit purchased from them. So they didn't see that. They thought that they maybe were far away or just not there, just want to get that round done with. And now Blue Otter, the really good round win. And a bomb plant, they're going to be starting on these rifles and a MAC-10 and Olia on this round. And TSM, full A push with the pistols, full save. They want to get this round done with, I think.
It is an army. An army. There's one. There's another. They're everywhere. Bunny losing the AK, giving it to Empathy. That is scary, despite having the body disadvantage.
Yeah. I mean, for this pistol round, their biggest goal is to do as much damage as they can to the Blue Otter economy. And with this AK, Empathy just trying to grab maybe another gun for her teammate or at least do a little bit more damage. But Olia's doing enough for herself, jumping around with this MAC-10, grabbing 2, almost going to grab a 3rd, but she's going to make it a pistol kill. And that's a 3K from Olia.
I mean, it's like poetry of what happened in the first half. Blue Otter, they won the CT side pistol. TSM Shimmer, they bought up themselves. Lost that round too, but they got the double bomb plants down and were able to keep that economy alive. And didn't have to go for a full-fledged eco, but now the fact that the T side for Blue Otter has gone well, bomb has gone down, only gave away a singular AK. TSM Shimmer are a little worse for wear than the initial CT side Blue Otter had.
So far, just for an update from our other series going on tonight, FlyQuest Red right now versus Nouns FE, 6-6 in the halftime score.
Really?
So we were twinning. We're twinning. Nouns are looking really good. I mean, I'm not completely sure. Yeah, it is a surprise, but it could be Nouns' map choice.
Yeah, it could be Nuke.
Could be Nuke. It could. You're right.
It's been the big weakness of FlyQuest so far. Big weakness, though, for TSM has been, well, I mean, staying alive on CT so far, but this is their first major buy-up round that they've had. 2 bodies already gone. Blue Otter have yet to make their execute. Emily, though, coming possibly to make that push in the B site now. There are 2 stacked up. A site's all but given up. There is the fake molly out on A to drive at least some players to keep an eye on it. That means less to hold on to B site, but what is this? 44 seconds left on the clock. Still an absolute artillery barrage on B. But that itself is the distraction back to A site. Wait, Phoebe might be cooking. No, the chef is gone. The kitchen's burning down. It's Mads, the remove alley. It's pretty swag, but there's still only 2 left alive, and Mads only has 14 HP. They have to save. No, not even. It is
not even the AK. Mads dropping the AK. That's actually so unfortunate. Yeah. I think Rain was even sitting in mid to cut off rotates if they were deciding to go for that. But Mads so low at 14 health. They want to keep these weapons. They want to be at least able to grab some MP9s the next round for their teammates. Bit more util in these 2 rifles. If they want to get the score any closer, get their lead back, they're going to need to maybe take a timeout here. What have Blue Karma been doing that they haven't been able to really answer back on? Is it the AKs? Is it just the sheer force and everything that they've been popping on into sight? They've taken out a lot of them. I mean, they went and planted on A. They threw so much util onto B. Or maybe it's just the unneeded aggression from them popping out of sight. They're not holding.
I think it could be that aggression, but I'm also thinking that Blue Otter are performing much more differently in the early rounds than TSM's T side did, where we would see that default, the focus, A and B main, but also a lot of presence early on mid. We're not really seeing Blue Otter focus on mid so much. It's more so let this fake execute the utility dump on B, force TSM to waste away a lot of this utility themselves, and then slowly pressure a fake back to the opposite site. Blue Otter are more willing to take these risky plays much later into a round. I would say it's high risk, high reward.
It's a lot of risk for CTs, though. When you're playing against super aggressive players, Empathy is going to get at least one this round. That aggression working out for her this time. Able to peek over and find the head. And try an A split here, but I don't know if they know how close to A main Mads is here, along with Phoebe. And now the pitch comes in for A main. Phoebe with a nice spam with the 5-7's gonna take down one. Mads with the crossfire is gonna be there, and oh, hello. Passing like ships in the night. That was a good, I guess, hold there from TSM. They had the smoke A main. Mads was holding Phoebe's back, so they were like, oh, maybe there's one A main. So the crunch comes in from mid from Emily, but they don't know that Mads is there with the M4.
Yeah, plus Empathy, getting that aggressive swing, as you mentioned, a huge opening pick against Ellie. Possibly a lot of shutdown potential for what could have been a B-side execute. It forced everyone back over to A site. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out too well either. Maybe TSM are taking a page out of Blue Otter's CT guide. You know, their strat book where, you know, as the round goes on, they give up more and more of sight. Also, hold on to that thought, though, because this is a complete opposite play. Oh, yeah. Guns blazing, going straight into A. Oh, my. It is still Phoebe the hold the line. Maybe not for much longer, but a great valiant service while she was alive. It is a complete dismantlement of A, and it's forcing TSM now to take that strat book from Blue Otter Karma to retake the site slowly and give it up beforehand.
So close to so much gunfire. Great team from Emily and Rain following it up. Whoa! Yuli, the last one alive. Just the headshots are coming out way too quickly before they're able to even see them. Finds the first, switching to the gun for the second, and Yuli Rain doesn't even need a peek here. She does. 1v1. Give them the 1v1. She has a kit. She can't stick it, but it's the Tech 9. She's again. Is the spam going to be good enough? Ellie's not going to be able to get it. TSM's going to get it with a ninja defuse from Yuli.
That might be the play of the whole series. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yuli, no reaction at all. She is locked in.
It's like, yep, another day at the office.
I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. Great from Yuli. Fantastic plays, but a series of mistakes from Blue Otter, right? Individual 1v1s, hiding away, very little tradability. Really that reliance on taking these fights and winning out against Yuli. And yeah, at the very end, too, just a series of missed shots with the defuse happening. Not the best from Blue Otter. And they're only one round away from tying it up again. Rain this time, pushing it so aggressive. What is this?
They're...
Why? Stop. Okay.
Gosh.
Hold on. The fire is being put out, quite literally, but also for Blue Otter themselves. It was scary for a moment. Recollecting ourselves, I guess. They had an aggressive beginning, but for what goal?
Ooh, a quick rotate from Empathy is going to get the bomb dropped away from Blue Otter. Ellie, the only one left, and they had gone all the way to B. An upshot doesn't connect for LX, but Mads is there to trade it out, tie up the score 9-9. And, well, that was a very interesting round from Blue Otter. Let's talk about that a little bit. They keep... I feel like their timing was off. Their team play wasn't there. They wanted to go A main fast, but I think they just didn't plan it correctly or had the setup util. Maybe there was some communication not worked out, like who was going to throw the util, because if they had gone in with some flashes, maybe something, I mean, they had one flash, but then you see here, Olya hops through, the flash doesn't even connect where it needs to be. So just unfortunate plays there, and Empathy with a really, really quick rotate won them that round, cutting them off in canals.
I mean, that was just straight out of the FlyQuest playbook. But Vanessa loves to just, even if a Molly's on the ground, just goes in, Mac 10, whatever, and just massacres whoever's holding CT side, anchoring A side.
Can you hear that noise again?
We're about to see with Empathy. Oh, never mind. Oh. But I mean, even then, just straight out of the playbook there, a full rush in. Blue Otter Karma is just switching up the pace so much, and while it didn't work on A site, it's looking pretty good on B.
It's these close angles with the Tech 9s. 2 guns dropped. I don't think they picked up LX's op yet. It's just kind of tucked in temple right now. But that was a very, very perfect fast range fight from Blue Otter Karma. I don't know if I talked about not XMs, but Tech 9s with you yet, Keg. But it is literally a pocket AK. Okay. If you just click quick enough, you're basically firing an AK. It is one of the most broken guns in the game right now. Phoebe could be able to get this defuse if the spam doesn't hit it, but Olya is there at the clutch, able to get it. That's going to be double digits for Blue Otter.
I truly wasn't expecting off of the tack timeout for Blue Otter Karma's strat to just be, let's play fast. You know, just completely overwhelm TSM Shimmer on one side, and it's working really well. The fact that, you know, we're seeing a little bit more of a mid-presence, mostly just as a utility dump, driving them away, and just barrel rushing in has allowed Blue Otter to take that lead back.
I mean, they haven't done anything like that. Every time that they've done a little bit crazy or fast or something, it's been A main. So them quickly running it through E-Box, setting them off their course. I mean, like, LX couldn't even fire an op shot. They were so close to her at the end.
Oh, Ellie.
It's Ellie with a nice spam, and now TSM forced to save with just some fancy pistols. Fancy deagles this round. It's going to be a little difficult for them. Oh. I lied. Never mind. I lied again. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for lying, guys. That was a great shot from LX. Double shots.
I'm just waiting to see if Alex can get more.
Oh, yeah.
The boost with Mads. Oh, but they can't find much information. Oh! Emily with the reversal. Still 2 deagles left. Smokes are out. Only 1 survivor left. It's Alex. The end of the reign of terror this round, and the end of the reign of terror for TSM Shimmer as a whole for the round itself. 2 rounds left for Blue Otter to bring things into map number 2. Still a very close affair.
Still close, and now that TSM are able to get a bye into this round, could be able to keep it out of OT for them. They are able to pick it up, but Blue Otter Karma haven't really given them an inch of space. I mean, these Eagle shots, very, very nice, but doesn't convert to a round win. It's not very impact kills. They look nice, but it hasn't been the one that stops Blue Otter in their tracks. They're like, all right, we got 2 players down. Let's get into sight. They only have a deagle. Like, we can take them.
So my guesstimation is that TSM Shimmer might think that they could do the same thing on their CT side and maybe stack up, gamble stack, A site, B site, and just rush it.
Maybe. Possibly.
Because the holds haven't necessarily worked too well for them, and it looks like they do want to crunch mid, stopped by a various amount of utility.
Yeah, good crossfire here, Yuli and Empathy, watching each other's backs, sitting in the E-Box. Blue Karma just trying to see where they can get underneath TSM Shimmer's skin right now. Creeping up, waiting for smokes to fade, but usually with this re-smoke may make them back off, actually, because that Molly's gonna almost kill Empathy, down to 4 health. And that is not good for Shimmer and their Behold at all.
Non Empathy. Now tied with Phoebe. Being the kill leaders for TSM side. For a while, Empathy was just trailing away from everybody else in terms of kills, but so much of Blue Otter have caught up. Back to A site we go. Mads using the smoke to trickle away to more of a wide swing angle. Ellie's holding above. The anti-alert.
Oh,
Great
wow.
to see. A shutdown again. And this is Blue Otter Karma's map pick. They're looking pretty dang good on it. And we need one more round to bring things to map 2.
Just they're able to really figure out where the spots of weakness are on this map for Shimmer. They're able to really throw util to make their players nervous. Empathy, I've never seen her nervous on 4 health before, but I've seen it this game. Unfortunate from them, but Shimmer gonna have to start picking it up here. At least this round, this is now or never. They're forced on Deagles and MP9s, and it hasn't worked for them before. It's been really difficult for them so far. And going up against AKs, full utility, and then up on Emily, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah. I mean, this is TSM's last chance on this map. The buys are not looking too great. Empathy on the Deagle. So was LX. Mads wishes that she had a Deagle. Oh, but a molly to the face. That's not a great start for Blue Otter. Great response from TSM this early. There's so many potential contact points at this point. It's a dam looking to just burst wide open at any which way. Smoke goes down outside B main. Right on the other side of this wall is the potential dump of utility, but there it is, the burst.
Ooh.
Mads, the least weapon risk person this round, is able to open things up, and now it's an onslaught. Both sides. Emily the double kill. Olia follows up, opens up B entirely. And that just leaves it to Phoebe and Mads falls. It's down to Phoebe. Last one left, 1v3. Bomb is down. Blue Otter only need one more pick for us to go to map 2. Oh, what do you do here?
Really hard. This is really hard. I think there's 1 kit on site. 3 targets she needs to hit. Time is ticking. She finds the first. 2 players left over towards B main, and this is gonna be hard. Oh, gonna try and check the close angle first, but Rain's gonna take it from them. That is Blue Otter Karma winning the first map of the series. 13, I think 9. So doing well for them on their map pick of Anubis, and a little bit disheartening for TSM Shimmer so far.
Yeah, it was a strong start for TSM.
Chug of water.
You know what?
No. And beat up TSM Shimmer, and that's exactly what they did. So going on to this next map, the Otters.
The Otters found water in mid.
Wow.
They found the water. They're like, okay, we can rehydrate.
They can swim. They can have fun, have a good time. But going on to our second map of the series, could be our last, but TSM Shimmer are going to have a lot to say about this on Dust2, starting on CT side. See how this goes. A lot of aggression so far from Shimmer. Trying to just crunch a B here very, very early. And Blue Otters, they're not even there. There's only 1 there. They're going to be taking long. Ellie here hearing a lot of this to see if she's able to connect any shots. Just a little bit of damage, but that may alert Blue Otter to kind of push onto site and get this bomb plant down now.
I'm kind of surprised how slow Blue Otter are taking this round. I mean, yes, they went in fast. Don't get me wrong. But considering the fact that there were so many footsteps Ellie had heard, you would think that spike would have gone, the bomb would have gone down even faster. This is good, though. A good start overall. A great control of the site. That being said, though, bodies are being lost rapidly. Emily and Olia are the last 2 alive. They're fighting for that pit control, and they're doing good.
Nice.
Smokes are down. Unfortunately, a big blockade means, well, you can't get that accurate shot. A surprising first round for TSM.
Yeah, very surprising round. Blue Otter, though, able to get that bomb plant. They can buy into this next one if they want to defeat Shimmer's inertia round that we keep talking about. But looks like it could be a full save from them. do have a lot of money. They'll be going into the next one. If they get at least a couple kills on them, Bunny gonna be the only one to buy. Actually, no, I'm so lying to you guys. They're getting a couple of pistols. I'm a liar. It could be a fast speed take. Just try and get the bomb down, see what they can do to disrupt Shimmer's economy right now.
I just can't believe you lied to us like that, Apples.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
First, you helped Isaac Newton invent gravity and inertia. Now you lied to us on Dust 2.
I'm actually rolling my eyes.
I just can't believe it. But you know what else I can't believe? This push coming out from Blue Otter. They are just going in for it. They only have pistols and they're doing their best, but it's a complete mowdown. Ellie, the only one to find a kill. And otherwise a flawless round for TSM Shimmer.
AKs are going to be able to come out, and only actually is going to buy up an op for her teammate. Looks like. Yeah, that's going to be Emily. And the cross pick from her is going to be so important if she goes for that suicide pick. Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting round. Finally going to be able to throw a little bit more money at this team. Ooh, yeah, 2 up top mid. It's going to be the bomb and Blue Otter. If they just wait here, see what picks they can get, kind of default their way onto some sites, that would be good for them.
Now, important to know too that this is commonly, and by common I mean it's only happened once so far this season, it's a map ban from Blue Otter. They banned it against Lotus, Impact had banned it against them. This is not a map we really have seen too much of from Blue Otter whatsoever this season. So it's all going to be brand new territory to us. Somehow with TSM Shimmer, this always happens with the team they're up against. Okay.
Slowly moving their way up Cat. Not too much aggression from TSM early on. Just kind of slowing it down, seeing if they can find any picks early. And Blue Otter kind of taking a lot of space right now. Nothing on sites, but full cap control.
Oh, it's fake.
Oh, nice
trying to drive that control for double
Rain
doors.
Holding it. Yeah, Rain's going to be holding that.
It's going to allow this small crawl over catwalk. That smoke may have revealed the plot. However, LX still on site. It's not quite the best gun that they could use, but I mean, she does work. That being said, the bodies are falling yet again. It's always on this entry. Okay, good for Rain and Ellie. They drive it back. Ellie falls. It leaves it now to a 1v2 Rain. The last one left. Very little information, but the peek. One was spotted. Not the headshot. Rain. 34 HP, but check to your left. It's empathy again. Lacking thereof for these 3 rounds.
I mean, Blue Otter, they've just not been able to get this bomb planted the last couple rounds. Shimmer's been able to just use their guns, wait for them. I feel like this is their map pick for a reason. Holding on to the site so well. I mean, they are getting their trades. Blue Otter's been fighting back, so TSM have not been able to really build up a bank just yet. Still, their weapons here, 8Ks on 2, an op out for LX, and that could be dangerous. Dust2 is an opper's paradise. Wherever she decides to post herself up, and it looks like right now at long, no one's going to be feeding it just yet. Blue Otter trying to make a lower cross here. Matt's the only one really looking with the FAMAS falling back. Going to grab a little bit more space for CT in a much softer angle here. Nice flash, but doesn't connect. Mad's going to grab her first, and the rest of the players are going to try and cross over, but empathy on this B site, and this window hold was perfect for that team play. Crossfire. Emily, the last one here. Bomb is down. Yuli's the better of it.
I'm going to throw a quick little trivia fact at you, Apples.
Oh, okay. Sure.
We're seeing TSM CT side set up similar to how FlyQuest had done it, right? When they faced against each other last week.
Yes,
TSM Shimmer have won just as many rounds as they did the last time they faced Fly on this map. Now, here's the thing, though, right? 4 rounds is not a lot, but it's 4 more rounds than they won on CT side against FlyQuest, which was 0.
That was a very brutal map for them. So they must have had gone through the demo, the VOD, something to go and check. And now I think we do have a timeout for Blue Otter. And last time we saw them have a timeout back on Anubis. They got a little scary, got a little crazy with it. We saw them with an amazing eco pushing through B, and that kind of turned their tide into winning. So they've done it before. They've done it. They could do it again. It is not their map pick, but it's Dust2. Everyone knows this map, you know? There we go. Great opening pick.
Start.
Ah.
Oh, all eyes on Ellie. Crawling and worming through the mid lanes of this map. Still, though, working mid. No clear commitment just yet from Blue Otter. Maybe looking for yet another pick before they can decide to see where they want to push. Remember, Alex does have that op. Probably parsing out where it could be located and push the opposite site. It's always been A. Your catwalk, though, could work out well. Ellie's joined the rest of Blue Otter for this skirmish. Phoebe's up above, Alex behind for the trade just in case. Vice versa, too. Phoebe's hiding. This is the attempt. The bomb is going up the stairs. Oh, yeah? Almost ready. They choose to back away, though. maybe they got that spidey sense about the op. Complete dump, though. They're going to reattempt, maybe. Oh, it's that op. Perfect angling. The flash is there. Backing off now. It's a very dicey game to play. Empathy's there for one, but she gets traded out. Another at Julie. Backing away. Oh, yeah. All the same. Whoa! Oh! No way! Player to watch, by the way. Unbelievable. It leaves Yuli the last one left. What a timeout reversal, forcing TSM to make these moves, make them very antsy. They're down a map. I don't blame them for being so. What are these angles?
That was just a complete outsmarting that Blue Otter did. That was a perfect position from Olya down in CT. And I think this pick that Emily did at the beginning with that beautiful flash assist over towards long is what set them off in the right direction.
Oh.
This is just, okay, you could see in her mind, she was like, wait, I could get a knife here, but then I wouldn't be able to get them both, you know? So she went for the team play instead of the knife play. And a beautiful flash starting, almost gonna get the double, but Phoebe is there at the ready. This is a long battle. Won't completely be Blue Otters.
Have we seen a knife kill in ESL Impact this season?
Yeah, we have. Ooh, this season?
Yeah, not in general,
not in
like
North America. Not in North America, I'm not pretty sure. If you haven't, then I haven't.
Okay.
I think the only day that I wasn't here was when you and Newt were casting.
Oh, that's right. I'm pretty sure Newt and I haven't. Well, I'm thinking too, though. I'm pretty sure in the replays we had one, but I think you're right. It was a different region. Oh, it's just Yuli. You better hurry back, Empathy. You're about to be needed. Okay, crossfire set up. The flash is out. Oh, here comes the brigade. Empathy's drawing the line of fire. No one's checking for Yuli. That's two. Maybe make it three. It's three. Most certainly. How about a fourth? No. Through the smoke. Bunny's the last one left. Yeah, back away. 37 seconds left. Not many places to go. A 1v3.
I mean, she does have the bomb. She has a smoke and she has a nade. Three players on TSM. She's so close. I mean, she has to run now and get this plant. She could smoke it, but Phoebe is already deep long. She could go for this if she wanted. It's just so many angles that she needs to look at. Phoebe, I think, already heard the sound cues. Is going to be able to plant this. Oh, she's so close. Fakes it. Gets the kill. Is able to. I don't think she has enough time to plant. I don't think she has enough time. Unfortunate. So close. She needed to get that kill, though. She needed to get Phoebe out to keep her safe.
And just these reads from TSM, even after the timeout, have been so good. It really felt like we had such a dominant round from Blue Otter right after the attack. They worked the map, they found their picks, they defaulted quite a bit. And then they reverted back to the strategies they used before the timeout. They just rushed the site.
Still able to buy up rifles, though. Lots of util from Blue Otter as well. Just have to figure out how to crack into one of these sites. They tried a fast B pot, but it wasn't even fast. It was a little bit slow, and Yuli was left unchecked in the corner, grabbing herself that beautiful 3K last round.
Revenge for Olya.
Yeah. Util coming out for the cross from Cat onto A site. Rain though. Oh, the timing. The timing. Oh, is she? Ooh.
Oh, the barrel.
She may. Oh no. Empathy able to get her there. It's gonna be a hard site to hold now that everyone has known that they moved over to A. Alex with a blind shot, and trades are coming out. Phoebe taking down Bunny. Only players left is Ellie. She's just trying to plant the bomb. Her head visible over the boxes, and that's TSM grabbing another round. They just got to defuse, grab their AKs. This op just... They look so nonchalant on this map. What?
Locked in. No smiles, but certainly no frowns. This is serious business time for TSM Shimmer. Locked in completely. Another tack for Blue Otter.
This is not a great T side from them. I feel like Dust2, it's gotten more equal as the years have gone on. They've added a couple changes recently with like the jumping boxes towards Cat for CT, so you're able to run up to Cat a little bit faster, but this is a very harsh scoreline, especially for Blue Otter. That beautiful win that they had last map on Anubis against TSM Shimmer. It's not their map pick. It's not the one that they've been practicing over and over. It's the one that TSM has, and it shows.
Reminds me of last week with Nuke on FlyQuest, a map that they hadn't played for a year. TSM just keep getting away with this second map in vetoes.
You're gonna keep bringing that up.
I mean, it's relevant, is it not? This is Blue Otter's Nuke.
You're gonna keep egoing FlyQuest Red.
I mean, they are the Titans so far in the league. They've been yet to be stopped. I mean, TSM realistically has been the closest, and maybe this is their strategy to win out vetoes.
Valid. Fair point.
All grouped up outside Catwalk. Alex is in a good spot.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh no. Mads? Alex? No. Not 2 rounds in a row for the flash peek. Olya? Just trades on trades. Pop execute through Catwalk. A good change.
Yeah, that nade pop was an unfortunate timing. Yuli's going to take the lurk player out, and now it's a 4v3 retake. TSM has to get this. I mean, if Ellie just peeks over, she sees how many players are on their tail. LX is going to pop out from cars so quick. Grab that kill. Just left to Bunny. She's about to get smoked out. The spray is not enough to take down a player. TSM is going to get a defusal again. I mean, as many rounds as Blue Otter are losing, they're able to get the bomb plant.
Yeah. That's pretty much similar to how Anubis went down, too.
Yeah.
You know, but the sides were reversed. It was TSM that were good to get on the side. They got the bomb plant down. They were able to keep their eco alive. But Blue Otter, their situation is a little bit more dire. Not only the scoreline is worse, but the fact of the matter is that they had that one moment of gleaming hope where they made a major adjustment and it worked, and they reverted back. And when they try to go back yet again, it's TSM that's already adjusted back. And all the kills they get have just been trades.
What I think that's interesting from TSM is that they're kind of leaving mid up to Blue Otter, expecting them to really crunch into a site from Cat or lower tons, and then going and getting the retake. Like, they know their retakes through and through, and Empathy knows their AK kills as well. A great double from them. 2 players left on Blue Otter, and not many places to go. A little bit of a dangerous spot to be moving around. And Bunny hasn't really been able to activate this game yet. Only 2 kills to their name so far. And going up against Mads, Ellie does pick up the op. Good crossfire as they check both angles together, but Mads is not peeking. Not until she needs to. Finds Bunny. Ellie left in mid alone with the op. Nice nade. The op doesn't hit, and that's going to be Mads grabbing the nice 2K. Ending that round.
Going back to what you said before about leaving mid very open, do you think that's a trap TSM is setting up against Blue Otter? Yeah, you can push mid. We'll leave it somewhat open outside of empathy, using it as a gigantic blender.
I mean, it just gives so much space to empathy and Mads, like from lower CT or like looking over from B window. I mean, you don't really need to take care of that part of mid because they feed into other parts of the map that's been so easy for them to retake. Like, look at this. Alex has been sitting by car round and round again, and she's always good for that shot.
It is just a mowdown from here. Blades of grass in a field.
Ooh.
Lawnmowers all over for TSM. 9-1. I mean, at what point now? We're close to the end of the first half. Can Blue Otter take this hypothetical 1 score that they have and cross it back over to a competitive game on CT?
No.
Oh.
Maybe?
Maybe 2?
It'll be so hard. It will be very hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It will be difficult for them.
Oh, boy.
But, like, this is their last buy round of the half. If they don't get this, it's going to be a little difficult for them.
It's just really challenging empathy here outside of mid, round after round, angle after angle, different spots within it. Empathy, again, it's just turned into a blender. You don't want to go to the death zone right away. You want the site to be that. Smokes are down, blocking up LX's angle. That's good. More utility thrown out to block that line of sight. Forces LX back just a teeny tiny bit. But with 1:12 left on the clock, there's a recall now from Blue. They're throwing their mollies. They're fighting with utility. Are they trying to bait out empathy? They could. Bunny's still waiting for that cross. But do they expect Mads to crawl past this angle? Sure, if they don't land the shots. Emily, open this up. It is a can of worms that need to be freed. And it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Silence.
It's just silence. Blue Otter just trying to wait.
Oh.
And LX in this spot again. She's always good for it. Almost a second, but Olia's there getting the trade, moving their way onto site. But they have no long lurk. They're alone on site. Mads is able to lurk up from CT. Sees ahead, finds the first one. Knows Olia has to be on site. She did not kill Planter. Rain in middle. Actually could activate for a lurk here. No, but she goes up cat. Olia trying to do her best, grabbing a headshot, but it's not going to be enough. Rain with the double, but Empathy closes it out. TSM. Just a great retake from them from CT. Slow and together, diffusing this bomb. Burst to double digits. It's only now the 11th round.
Unbelievable. We may be going to our third map very quickly. That'll be Ancient. I mean, just overall, right? Strategies aside, the positioning and timing that we're seeing coming out from every member of TSM Shimmer has been impeccable. LX, Empathy especially, have been controlling major lanes on this map without even needing utility. It is just raw timing.
Lots of things not going correct for Blue Otter, but this is not their map. This is just not something that they probably practice a lot on. And I like West Nuke. That's going to be like our new coin. That's going to be the new thing.
Certified nuke moment.
Certified FlyQuest nuke moment.
I mean,
See, okay, because right now they're coagulating on Catwalk, right? They have 2 players in mid, 3 there, but they have no one on a long lurk to be able to take care of LX or the other player that's all the way deep. That's Phoebe in Big Pit. And like you can see this, TSM isn't even looking. Like Alex does go and look for a long lurk. No one is there. She finds one kill, allowing them onto site, grabbing this plant at least, but they took long. TSM has long. They have a retake from both angles here. At least Rain is in middle, able to maybe get someone who crosses, but it's going to be a very, very hard one for Blue Otter to take care of.
I feel like coagulation might be the best case scenario for Blue Otter. This is a gushing wound. The scab has been ripped off, and it's just a trade back and forth. You need this to heal. Blue Otter, 2v2. TSM Elite 7 HP, 5 and 11 for the half. Rain, 3 and 11. Dire Straits needs this round. It's just a 1v1. Yuli, tap the bomb, taps it twice, and hits the shots. That's 11-1 for the half. Unbelievable from TSM. The second map, Warriors, completely stun locked. We're gonna have to take a small break to figure out what the heck just happened.
Close the window, lock the door so we don't have nowhere to go. Feel the rhythm through your body. Let your soul out, I won't tell nobody else. You feel the heat, such chemistry with your energy. It's feeling me. Is it really you? 'Cause it's real to me. So please don't stop. Just like you, it's not often a stranger can see this high. I'm in limbo, trapped inside you, and I'm not coming out. You feel the heat, such chemistry with your energy. It's feeling me. Is it really you? 'Cause it's real to me. So please don't stop. Like California love, let's go lay out in the sun, then go party in the dark like the day will never come. Look, I know you got a girlfriend, but she ain't getting nice, so let's drink the water, liquor, and kick it up into overdrive.
To be honest with you, this intro might be longer than the rest of this map itself. 11-1.
no.
TSM Shimmer have been destroying Blue Otter on this map. Now, I'm no analystologist, right? I do want to point out one very important thing. Blue Otter made the comeback when they started playing in the water of Anubis in mid. There is no water on this map, and that is not good for Otters.
No. This is a very dry map.
Exactly.
It's literally dusty. It's dusty.
I solved it.
It's a bit
and nobody
dusty.
likes a dusty otter.
No one likes a dusty otter. They have a 3-person stack here on B for Blue Otters. One just kind of sitting in CT. Emily waiting for a crossover for long. Just I'm slowly like working this long space. It's kind of hiding. I don't know if they're waiting for a pop. Mats just have a flash in the smoke. Smoke for CT and a flash for sight to make their way up there. So you're lining it up. Oh, the tenseness.
I mean,
ready to triple swing. Look, you see how slowly they're moving up long?
They're just so locked in.
They're so locked in. They already know where one player is. A nice flash. It isn't going to blind anyone. No one is here. No one's up on site. This is a free bomb plant for them. But oh yeah, finds one through the smoke. Okay, goodbye, Yuli. Oh, but you see this empathy already activating in mid, taking down 2 of the CTs. Ellie at least gonna grab herself a P250. No, that's Bunny. Ellie is in tow. Phoebe looking towards this long lurk. They're trying to fight up catwalk. I mean, the USPs are really good for long range, but TSM have already assembled into their post-plant positions, hiding in corners, waiting for them to peek out. Oh, that triple peek with Olya. It's perfect. And now they're going to stick the bomb. They have a kit. Phoebe with not much to do. The bomb does get defused. Blue Otters finding their second round.
Oh, they just doubled their score. Second round on the board.
Rough, dude.
Rough. Oh, yeah. And I mean, that was such a slow endeavor. Blue Otter essentially gamble stacked B site. They were ready for that fight early on. TSM Shimmer, they're the ones that chose to play much longer. On A. Looks like we may see the same attempt again. This time Blue Otter's taking the fight directly to them. At least somewhat. Ellie. No. Choosing the back away. Emily essentially leaving her behind. Watching catwalk. CT side, empathy. Maybe a good call for this long-range crossfire.
Flash coming out. Does blind her just a little bit. The smoke fading. Now taking care of Olya. Trying to hide her. Put her in a corner. Ooh, damage is actually going to be going down to empathy. This is a hard mid cross to really push through.
Yeah.
Otter holding their like spots really well, not giving TSM an inch.
Remember too, this is still an uphill battle for TSM. You may look at the scoreline and say, "Keg, how?" They are down a map. This is their map pick. It was a very close map one, sure, but Blue still won it out, and there we go, another beginning. TSM want to bring this to an even terrain of a third map so quickly. More and more the gunshots continue on forwards. It's gonna be Mads above, leaving what, 2 left alive, Ellie and Emily, the ones, the titans of A site before. They were the anchors! The near double dig would have been good, but Phoebe did enough damage. Ellie's the last one left. The boosts of a century right up there, tippity top of the wall.
I've never seen this boost before. I have never seen that. That is beautiful from TSM. That's actually going to bring them. That's so beautiful. It's bringing them to map point. Oh, yeah.
Made my brain crack in half like an egg.
What? Say that again?
It made my brain crack in half like an egg. Well, you see, that's what something...
Made your brain crack in half like an egg. All right.
Yeah, it's something that someone whose brain is cracked in half like an egg would say. No way, okay. Consolation prize.
A little bit of extra money for them, but I mean, not much money can really turn the tides. $300 isn't going to do enough here. They have to make every single round after this flawless. They need 10 rounds to close out this series right here and right now. And Emily only has a pair of dualies on her.
Could be winnable.
It could be. It really could be.
Oh, the stack up. Dually. No. Dually. No, not quite. D.
Oh,
good for
D.
one. Olya. I mean, Olya has just been really the saving grace of this game. 12 and 12, the only positive member, like somewhat of a long shot outside of Ellie, on this map. Rain 4 and 14. Not so much.
That was a perfect lurk from Rain. Now Phoebe left alone with the AK and the bomb. Bits of a smoke on her. Could lurk onto this B site, but it's already been smoked down by Rain. Ellie, least health. Going to be going on a very, very long lurk.
Oh, imagine.
Just one shot. Click. Round over.
I saw the vision. It could have happened.
It could have. Possibly. Just waiting for a little bit of information. I mean, the smoke is gone. Taps on the head, and there we go. That's going to be Rain down. Ellie, the only one left. 5 health to her name. Door smokes happening. Phoebe can take this here and now. Bring us to the third map, but is she expecting Ellie coming from tons?
I think she is. It's positioned to aim directly down a tunnel.
Ooh.
Oh.
She could be caught off guard. I think the timing there was actually crazy. I don't think Ellie knows that she walked all the way through window, and now Phoebe saw her through doors. Is able to take this. Only 3 health. Just needs a 1 bullet down to her. No utility on Phoebe. The gun has to do all the work. And oh my gosh, it's actually going to be Ellie, the 5 health player. It's going to be the clutch master here, bringing them to the third round. So close of a margin, but look at that smile. She's excited for her team, and that's an AK picked up. Blue Otter is on the comeback.
What a sigh of relief from Blue Otter. They are slowly, and I mean slowly, crawling these rounds back. They are won by a whisker. And yet still, I mean, the whisker's so thin.
Otter's
but
whisker?
so necessary. Oh, you're right. They do have whiskers.
Otters
also have like
whiskers?
the little pebbles they love.
Oh yeah, they like rocks. That's like their thing. Like they like rocks. Right?
I mean,
like they hang out
bullets
with
are
rocks?
like big rocks.
Okay, well. I think bullets are smaller than rocks.
Are they?
Yeah, bullets are so small. Like, what kind of rock are you thinking about?
Like, I don't know, like a pebble.
Yeah, pebbles are pretty
Oh,
small.
I don't know how many pebbles that was.
Just enough to get a little bit of damage onto Emily and make her fall back onto site. Fight Cat with her teammate Olya. Now look at this. Just like on T-side, they're all coagulating here. Trying to fight back from mid, but you can see TSM taking the opportunity to push their way onto A site. Cross smoke coming in from CT. Ellie just at the ready with some utility. And oh my gosh, Empathy taking her down. Rain and Olya, though, on a flank. Going to be able to take care of 2 before Empathy has just reactivated herself. A-site is theirs. 3v3. Yuli only has a Tech 9, but that does a lot. Double smoke here on Cat. Hello?
Oh, collision!
Hello? Oh my gosh, the spray down from Empathy, grabbing 2, almost the last bunny, the last one alive, keeping this 2-map win streak. The hope here. Oh, the move away. Oh, she finds it. Empathy's down. 2 more players on site for her to take care of. The bomb is ticking. She's not able to check all her corners. TSM taking their map pick. 13-3 with the almost perfect CT side. Almost perfect T side as well. That's their map pick, and we can finally see them smile.
Oh, very nice. Just map 2 warriors from TSM, always in the vetoes, picking the
as is almost every B site. But this is going to be a hard match for both of them, and I know both of them want it so bad. So let's go into map 3, have Ancient. Let's see who is going to prevail, who is going to be the series winner of this matchup. TSM versus Blue Otter Karma.
The final frontier, as we've alluded to before, Blue Otter Karma are otters. And they seem to perform well on maps with a little bit of water on them, and Ancient's full of it, much more so than Anubis. It's already a positive start for the team, but they are also rushing forwards to where that water actually spawns in for the T side. Emily and Bunny Crossfire to begin things off. A big fight towards mid, huge skirmish. And through this, it looks like TSM, they're aiming to start propping up a mid push.
Oh, a perfect lurk from Mads. Is she going to be able to check for rain? But the shots don't hit for her. Rest of the team is already through Donut onto site. Ellie, the only one really close up. And Temple trying to get some shots. Phoebe just hiding away from this, waiting for her team to plant the bomb. Now Olya and Ellie going to be trying to get this defused together. Phoebe with the first shot. It's going to take down Ellie. Olya last one alive. See if she's able to get a couple shots, something on someone. USP kills are so nice to see. They're just not hitting. I mean, her crosshair's on them. What's going on?
Just a quick side swipe from Mads and it's all over. A struggle early on for that pistol. Blue Otters. Not the start that they would hope to get. It's been a struggle. It's really actually been like a coin toss on these pistols throughout the entire series, but TSM has looked more dominant on them, at least in the last map and a half now.
Pistols are kind of RNG, not gonna lie.
Yeah?
Sometimes your pistol shots just aren't hitting. Sometimes you're like a goat
right?
on pistols. Yeah, you gotta gamble it.
Well,
there's always strats. There's always things you can do with your team to make things a little bit easier. But like, if someone is really, really good on the other team that as a USP, sometimes it's just too hard. And now Rain, the only one here on A. The rest of Blue Otter Karma haven't pushed out for information, so they may not know that everyone is here. She is alone on site. Maybe could grab one or two, but Yuli makes that dream not a reality, takes her out quickly, and now the rest of Blue Otter Karma are stuck outside of sight.
It's a battle between otters and goats. Smoke in the way between the two. A good flash to make your way in. A complete barricade of Blue Otter. Trying to brute force their way through to pick up any weapons. Only one body had fallen, and that's Mads. A clean 2 rounds now for TSM Shimmer.
Blue Otter is able to buy up into this next round with rifles, all this utility that they need, and now they're going to be able to play the map that they know. I mean, they floated it for a reason. They have it over here at the end, at the deciders, ready to go. We'll have to see if this is going to be it. But TSM have been really able to just hit them where it hurts. And it's usually been the head recently.
Yeah. Very evident. Empathy especially so, having a 25-8 performance last game, just simply unstoppable. Of course, that was mostly on the CT side. Blue Otter have control of their own CT mid-side. TSM opting to choose more so into B. Attempted crossfire is set up by Olya with the help of Bunny.
Ooh,
I believe this
nice
utility
nade.
has driven off TSM a little bit. It's a good nade, yes. But that utility has to be limited. That's one body gone. That's Yuli. This is a really good start for Blue. I think this is the first time so far this map they've gotten the opening pick, but not the opening trade.
Mads with a really nice mid lurk through elbow. Gonna catch that player up on shelf. Making Blue Otter Karma just a little bit more spread for space. And 2 players in TSM staying close on site. Or no, it's just Phoebe staying close to site. Is LX is gonna be rotating with the bomb. Closer to A. Emily rotating out of Temple actually. Is gonna be moving her way over towards mid. Phoebe gonna get caught out. The 1B lurk, Olya is going to take care of, and now a 2v4 for Blue Otter.
Oh, but Emily, that psychic awareness to turn around and recheck again after no follow-up from Phoebe. Bomb goes down. So little HP left for both members of TSM.
Ooh.
And just in an instant, they both fall. First round now for Blue Otter.
Yeah, good retake for them onto East site. Not much utility from TSM to really help them at the end of that fight. Now they're going to be able to get some AKs, some M4s, these Galeals.
Huge.
Lots of money. Yeah, huge. Lots of money in the banks of Blue Otters. TSM kind of sitting a little bit not great with their money, having to rebuy a lot for the rest of their team, but Mads with a nice lurk. She is currently top fragging right now. I think she has about 7 kills so far. We're only in the 4th round. Yeah, 6 kills. So She's good for 2 each round so far. It's a little too early to talk about ADR, but she had 235 ADR.
I mean, that's the pace you want to continue on with. That's going to be a very good place to be in. Okay. Very slow acting rounds to start things off. A complete barricade for mid with the early mollies, making sure no one can sideswipe TSM with aggression. The nades are out. Not a whole lot of utility left in the arsenal of Blue Otter. Empathy. Couldn't quite find that final shot needed to remove Olia from the round, but that's okay. Bunny's hiding. Ready for that pounce in for the util dump on B. But they are throwing util from TSM back over on A2 just to put that doubt in the mind of Blue. But nobody's over-rotating.
Sticking to their posts, waiting for an entry, an opening, or something. They want Blue Otter to get aggressive this round, but you don't really want to lose sight or lose hold of their guns too quickly. Right as I say that, Bunny with a nice peek down B ramp does get traded out, but Olia is there at the ready. Does get a lot of damage down to her, but Mads is coming through. This cave is not safe for anyone. But Olia, the player to watch, a nice 2K. Now making it a third for her. LX, last one alive, making her way through Red Room. Rain is... they're a player. I mean... could maybe get a couple shots onto Emily. Sees her head through the boxes. Finds Rain. Buys the CT player, and both players on Blue Otter are so low. Be an easy retake for her, but they know exactly where she is. She does not know where they are.
7 seconds. 1v1? No way. No way. 2 seconds.
The turnaround.
Oh, Alex. That's the second time now. Critical rounds were lost by Alex not checking corners. But I mean, when you have quite literally 2 seconds left on the clock, you kind of forget about some corners.
You could be like, all right, just got to get out of here. The last player maybe be ramp or something, but that must have been like maybe a little bit of a timing call out or just a forgetting, because they know that Olia was a B-site player. Maybe she had lurked out towards mid. She killed 3 of her teammates on B-site like 30 seconds ago. It'd just be getting Blue Otter just getting underneath their skin.
Yeah. Olia has 118 ADR right now. Yeah, has been an absolute goalie when it comes to B. Not a single soul can get on there from TSM's side. Attack timeout called by TSM. And honestly, their early round doesn't look too bad. It's really just figuring out a proper way to have those site executes that, you know, doesn't involve getting traded out immediately. That works out well. Full Deagles here, outside of LX. And Phoebe, I suppose. And this is going to put it to the test. A 5-stack into B. Yeah, there's 2 rifles up against you. But the Deagle trades could be gigantic here for TSM.
I'm very afraid of this shelf player. The util comes out. 4 players are blind, and another flash is going to blind them again, holding them back towards B ramp. Bonnie, the first one to make contact, finds it. LX and Empathy with the 2 pistol kills, and Ellie has rotated so quickly on over. Now 3v3 retake, a nice nade to open it up, and Ellie actually with a 3K. That's cleaning up sight. Empathy, the last one alive with a Deagle in cave, and she's going to be trying to sit as quietly as she can. Get smoked out. Ooh.
Jinx. Knock on wood. Wow, there's wood right next to Empathy. This could be somewhat of a jinx into the round. 43 seconds left. No bomb available. There is a reality. 3 headshots is all Empathy needs. Individual 1v1s.
Yeah.
That's so much easier said than done.
Yeah. I mean, a spray from the FAMAS could take her out of the game, or at least out of the round. But the shots, finds one. If they swing together, it could be dangerous. But no, Ellie's the better of it. That FAMAS spray is everything. That's a 4K from Ellie. I mean, that's 2 4Ks from 2 blue players that we've seen so far in this half. We had one from Olia last round, and now we just had one from Ellie. Yeah, let's look at this cleanup. Holy.
Yeah, I mean, look, the comfort factor for Blue already is looking so much more apparent than it did on Dust. The strats are there. The overall timing of their macros looking great too. There's definitely a reality where a lot of other teams would go hunting down for a player like Empathy, knowing it's a big eco disadvantage in a 1v3. And yet we didn't see that. A lot of respect. Emily, on the other hand, though, no respect this round. Great trades. Bunny and Emily do it once more. Yuli was good for one before she says goodbye to the round. Ellie can hold on tight. There's still so little map space that TSM have gained this round, and this is their rifle off the hands of a very big eco just before this.
I really like that quick cave space taking from Emily and Bunny. Really making TSM wonder what they can do next. They had to have pushed up through A main, or at least they think that way, so fighting back through cave could be the only answer here. A fake flash towards Donut as Mads is going to poke her way, starting to move her way into cave. Phoebe. LX just hiding on site with Ellie. Switch to the guns. Could give Blue Otter a little bit of information. Detail coming out. Flashes in from cave. Blinding Elite. Oh. AK's quicker with that. BB down. LX last one there. And that's a nice headshot from Ellie. Mads, though, was cleaned up from cave. M4 to her name. Able to pick up the bomb here soon, but she has to fight through two other players. And I think another cave lurk. Sees Olia's arm. Takes the plant. Oh, cleans it up so quick, but Rain is there with the perfect peek. Out from cave. Right when she thought she was safe, she's not.
Good adjustments from TSM Shimmer, all things considered, though. Working the map a little bit slower in the mid-round and parsing your way back up into B towards the very end. It ended with a 1v1. And this definitely could have been a much... it's hard to say. I think it could have been a faster round for TSM. That may have been the goal, but the unexpected, aggressive cave peak, like you mentioned, early round from Blue, definitely shut things down a lot for TSM, and they had to reconvene to figure out what they wanted to do next. But hey, it's not going to end there. More aggression outside of Blue. This time, a big prop up towards mid to push in. Emily's all alone. Of course, it's the Elite op that Neil Nowari to watch out for, but the shot's miss is critical. Oh, that may have just sacrificed Rain's life with Emily missing that shot. Your own duo falling. The buys are not looking good for TSM, but Emily a second missed shot. The Pistols have taken over A site.
It's very scary to be fighting against Pistols with an op. You can get overwhelmed so easily. I mean, this is a retake that's definitely doable. They have the utility. They just need to fight together as a team. The flashes come out. Olia finding one. Does get traded by LX. These Pistols. Oh my gosh, she grabs the second. Bunny is getting just very impatient running onto site. Emily finding one at least from her P250, but TSM with just brutal force. Sheer willpower, making their way onto that A site. That retake from Blue Otter Karma not going to be it. One more round of a differential. TSM can even this up between each other.
It's wild, too, that we see a second tack used when the scoreline is really on paper so close. Either TSM has a lot of faith in their CT side, or there's an ounce of desperation that TSM need to maximize as many T rounds as they can.
These Glocks are lethal from Shimmer. Oh my gosh, they're so good on pistols. Now they're going to be using their rifles. And LX is now back on the op. Blue Otter with a really, really strange buy. They have no money. They have to force back into this if they want to keep in the lead.
It's broken. I mean, the idea here is you really need to get those opening picks and just feed weapons into Blue. Or into TSM, I should say. All right, aggressive push up once more. This early control has worked in dividends for Blue Otter. Buddy. Emily. All stacked up together. Scout may be able to find some damage, but not quite. But at least there's big identification about TSM and how far up mid they are. But look at the bomb, Apples. It's not picked up. There's no dedication yet.
Look at the bomb, but then also look at this 3-player lurk through elbow. Bunny falling down, but Empathy with a really nice kill through cave. 4v4. Mads with the lurk through mid, catching Ellie off guard. That's the one gun other than an MP9 that Blue Otter had. Now with this very long lurk that they ended up having. Could be able to get some exits here. Not much you can do. Emily trying to find a better weapon for herself as well.
I mean, theoretically, right? You could have Empathy now with the op. It was originally LX's. Run back towards CT spawn. Or I should say T-spawn, excuse me. And give that op over to Emily and redeem herself for those missed shots on the last pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Oh, wrong way. Not the direction that Blue was hoping for. Okay, hold on. Emily.
Oh, they all tied a bomb except for LX. But wow, Emily just made actually a lot of money for her team. $600 a kill with that MP9. And while this is going to be another save, that's going to set her up for the up pretty nicely into the next round. Yeah, these are... It feels like Blue Otter has the right reads about where Shimmer's going to be going, but Shimmer's just like thinking in 3D chess all around them, and the lurks have been so well. Mads, the lurk master, is taking mid, and I like... This is an interesting 3 stack in mid. 1 back red room, 2 close to the smoke doors, and 2 in donut. They're completely giving B site up. Could be a free plant for TSM, or it could be a trap. Oh yeah,
Shots
Ellie at the way. Oh, yeah, Ellie is at the ready here with the flash. If anyone comes up mid, anyone comes into red, that's 2 kills that Olia and Bunny could both get.
Oh, huge opening pick. That's Emily gone. Beginning of the smoke, there is that grind that Olia and Bunny have. There is the flash to push out. Does it find success? The answer is yes. Yes, it does. Phoebe, on the other hand, a triple raids there to shut down Phoebe. A 1v2, only with a pistol. 46 HP. Now, one of which is an op wielder. Alex does have the tack. Oh, the swap off. What a call. Whoa, big push out. The distraction, mistiming. Alex is the lone survivor yet again.
That was a great eco from Blue Otter. They did a lot of damage to Shimmer's economy. You can see they're going to be rebuying into this next round, but they don't have much money to really talk about. Yeah, these pistol shots is set up. The splash into mid was really, really well done. Catching them off guard. The timing was impeccable. And then the lurk out from the smoke from Rain. While they did lose, they did a lot of damage.
Oh, what is happening? That is so many mollies everywhere. The whole map is on fire, and so are the players. Just the incineration instantly. It leaves Bunny to get nearly, well, it could have been the collapse. Phoebe's there to make sure that doesn't happen. And it leaves, in literally the blink of an eye, 2 players left for Blue.
Yeah, I mean, just want to be able to save these weapons. It's a 2v4. It's going to be very, very hard for them to get a retake. So Olia and Ellie just going to go ahead and hide over on this A site. See if maybe if they can get an exit, but they don't want to toy too much with Shimmer.
Wouldn't be surprised if a call maybe is made just for the end part of this first half for Blue, just to get at least one more round and prepare yourself for T-side.
Oh yeah, Empathy getting a little antsy. Oh, you're gonna be taking that gun away from her. Nice AK picked up, and Phoebe here. Trying to see if anyone's gonna exit through Donut, but not gonna really grab anything.
But when the truth now, only a few more rounds left. Blue Otter certainly performing better than they have on Dust2 already. The set strats are there, the comfortability is back. That's not to say they're in a good position though. They won map number 1. TSM Shimmer handedly won map number 2. 13-3. Now, attack has been used. And as we said before, this is Otter's chance now to be like, okay, well, we have a chance to bring this 6-6. But how do we bring it 6-6 and dominate into the T side too?
Mm-hmm. Way that Shimmer's been playing, I mean, they have the inertia. They have the vibes. They are pushing through and just making Blue Otter question every single move that they're having. The saves, the constant saves. At least Olya now, this round, will have an AK. Phoebe looking to make some money buying a Mac 10 as well. Just going to make sure that their bank is ready for their last round on T side.
Moment of truth now for Blue Otter to keep themselves alive into the second half. And of course, the end of this one first. Too good start. Ellie before the flash. A mow down to make sure she can get out as quick as she came in. Rain's going to back away, remaining hidden. Flashes, smokes, Molly's most certainly everywhere, forcing her position out. That's going to be LX. Angle held through smoke. Oh, that's a tough decision to make. Do you push into that? Ellie no longer part of this round. Bunny.
They saw her. They must have stopped
push her.
Oh, Mads did, though. They're believing in the players behind them. They want to keep on going. Emelito with a nice Bamas shot. Still going to get traded out by Empathy and Yuli. They are just on a rampage, moving through CT onto the site. Olya, the last one alive. She wants to keep this weapon for the last round, but see if anything is easy. See if there's an easy pick she can grab. The Empathy holding this sight line's gonna be hard. Grabbing that headshot. That's TSM grabbing the 7th round as well.
And that was such a confident beginning for Blue Otter too. They had the rush down from Ellie, the flash to help her get away, and the follow-up looked like it was getting prepared at mid too out of Blue Otter, but the barrage of utility came through, displaced Rain's position, and really from there it was just a positioning game that TSM Shimmer has been outshining Blue Otter with the entire series with.
Last round of the half, last round for Blue Otter to make it a 5 score line. To keep it out of TSM's hands a little bit longer. Oh yeah, ooh, this peek out could be dangerous. There's no one from TSM, an elbow to really keep care of them. Finds one of her own. Alex is already up on site, holy. Oh, but her shot's not as quick as Olya on this FAMAS. They are on site, but down a player. Bomb gets planted. Empathy there. Olya's down. Ooh, the spam through the wall is gonna get a little bit of damage onto Ellie, but not enough to keep her down. Phoebe trying to fight that CT side, but Emily and Rain not going down without a fight. Empathy, the last one, has to clutch this. Only finds one headshot. Nice 5th round for TSM Otter, or for not TSM Otter, for Blue Otters here. And we're gonna go to a quick break for the half.
My love
We've truly seen it all, the series between TSM Shimmer and Blue Otter Karma, an even half, a not so even half, and of course, one where TSM barely inches out above, but this is a direct rush in from Blue Otter. They want to go out with a bang.
Oh, they want this B site now, and they're going to try and take it. 3 players from TSM still alive and kicking over towards Shelf, but Mads on the lurk, on site with those dualies. That was a 25-second round.
Unbelievable there. And Blue, I mean, just rushed in. It looked like they had full dominant B-side controlling. You know what, to be honest with you, Apples, I blinked. I blinked. I guess it was a 25-second blink because it was over when I looked up again.
It was over. It's gone. I mean,
it went faster than my brain synapses could process.
Yeah. I don't even... That was like a TSM pistol round W. Mads with the dualies, able to teach us how to use them, and now Blue Otter trying to force themselves to just use the Glocks again. Empathy, though, is going to be mowing it down with the FAMAS, just switching on over to the USP, trying to take care of this team. Yuli with a double, and Phoebe cleaning it up towards the end on B ramp.
Wow.
Making their way towards 9.
I mean, not 25 seconds, but it was certainly a quick round from TSM Shimmer. Just full utter cave and B main control to shut down Blue Otter yet again. I have to wonder. Okay. Well, for Blue Otter, this is their T side. It's been, frankly, a little bit of their weaker side so far this series. At least in terms of consistency. This is their chance now to split things up and work the map more. They've had a lot of good rounds, but it's just been a struggle since Dust2 to really be consistent. And again, it's just the spray through Phoebe and Ellie. It's all of them at once through mid. There's one left.
Did both teams just like say, all right, we're gonna finish out the next couple rounds as like quickly as we can? Because holy crap, Bunny left alone now in a 1v3. 3 of the strongest players from TSM. Honestly, everyone on TSM has been very strong this map. Everyone over 10 kills. That's at 15. Bunny has a lot to do here. Not much time. And LX is going to take that away from her. All of her time. Double digits for TSM. 3 rounds separating them from the win, match, and series point.
I mean, 15 minutes ago, it was TSM Shimmer inching ahead of a 1-round lead. Now suddenly we look up and sides have swapped and they have double the points over Blue Otter Karma.
Yeah, this is looking very different from the Dust2 half switchover when TSM was leading. Blue Otter at least got a couple rounds on them, but right now I haven't been able to do much, even with AKs and Gleals. Having to use some Tech 9s and some upgraded pistols, couple bits of utility, but you could just look at the difference on Shimmer. How much they have in their back pocket to be able to get this next round done and ready.
I mean, I'm just really curious to see what Blue Otter has in store for their set strats after this attack timeout. You know, the buys are not looking that great. They have usually responded to these timeouts with aggression, but that's how they've been starting all of these rounds on T side. So are they going to slow the pace down, or are they going to just rush A?
They're rushing A. Okay. You called it. You guessed it. They're going to throw a little setup utility. Looks like a CT smoke and a donut smoke. Ready for the pop. Only one player here, and that's LX. Temple finally able to buy an op. Utility coming out. You can see her calming with her team. Shot not going to hit. Wasn't able to see anyone. Was not mollied out. Smoked out quicker. She was able to see them. Now it's looking like a 5v5 retake with pistols. We saw this on TSM side. They were able to keep this round away from Blue Otter, but oh my gosh, Phoebe through the smoke and mow down 2 kills of her own.
This is the attempt. The pushback now, just pistols. Oh yeah, last one left. Maybe? No. Couldn't quite connect it. Is that a 4K for Phoebe?
Yeah.
Wow. 2 rounds left.
It was an ace. It was actually an ace from Phoebe.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Unbelievable.
She's feeling good after that. Let's take a look at these. Yeah, these 2 spam from the smoke. Amen.
3.
Temple, 4, and then Donut. 3 of those kills were through the smoke, by the way.
Oh, I see. I wasn't aware that Phoebe was the one that removed Bunny from the round. Okay, I see.
I wasn't aware of your game, Phoebe.
I mean, Phoebe and Empathy have just been a dangerous duo, but honestly speaking, TSM Shimmer as a whole has been dangerous. It is just the shooting gallery for TSM Shimmer. And let me tell you, they are truly shining here.
Wow. They are taking this shelf aggression, this CT aggression so perfectly well. Blue Otter Karma weren't able to really get that down. They weren't jumping up shelf once they saw no one was in elbow, in mid. They weren't taking all that control. And TSM is. Now it's bringing them to series point, 12-5 against Blue Otter Karma. After a really convincing good first map from Blue Otter, it's looking really, really dire. It's now or never. It's now or never.
Yeah. Empathy already taking a quarter of HP. Gone. Maybe a good solid start for Blue Otter. But they have gained so little map space. Concern factors Ellie now. So close early on, but Olia falls. That's one of the more paramount players for Blue Otter. She's been an MVP for a lot of these clutch rounds, but could be out for the last 10. Bunny the same. 3 left alive. Ellie, not sure what happened, but at least got the kill. That's Empathy gone. Oh, man. Body disadvantage now. LX, simple positioning there. Ellie now gone. Left 2, Emily and Rain, a duo that's existed in this game and frankly multiple games for a very, very long time. You gotta put that synergy to the test.
That's just hurt her, dropped down, able to get the kill on her. Now it's all down to Emily. A-main with the bomb. LX is already here looking for her head. Keg, oh my gosh.
I think this is it. Emily, up the up above. Would you check the sniper's nest? Yeah. Oh, the head was shown. Both their heads were. Emily removes LX. Okay, there's still 3 more. 1 emerging from Donut. That's Mads. And Mads has been so good at ending these games. All it takes is a simple straight. 13 seconds. A collapse now. 1 by 1 they fall. There's 2 left. Emily punches the numbers in, possibly the victory or defeat. 50 HP left, surrounding her completely. 1 shot, but not necessarily for her. That is a great win for TSM Shimmer.
A very, very hard battle fought from Blue Otters, but congratulations to TSM Shimmer. 2-1 map series. We're able to reverse sweep this after losing Blue Otters, a map pick of Anubis. Congratulations to Shimmer.
I mean, Shimmer, after their defeat on map 1,